Hello, it's the Mitchell Roy Symes Show. It's your host, Mitchell Roy Symes, and today I'm going to be talking about games and the real news about Google changing its privacy settings so that your internet history will be tracked. Are you happy about this? They will share it with companies and people. Do you feel happy about them changing the policies? One way to stop them from looking at your history is to go to google.com/history, and if you have a Google account or Google Plus account, this will most affect you, or even a YouTube account, because they track your every history, especially if you have Google Chrome or Safari. So be very careful, and you can go and delete all your history, or pause them from checking your history and delete it, both, which is good. But I don't think it'll work very well, because corporate companies, they always want your information. Take Facebook for instance. There's some apps that take your personal information that no one should know about. But gaming news wise, all of the major games are coming out at the end of the year, 31st of December 2012 or 30th of December 2012. Like Mass Effect 3, Halo 4, can't wait for those games. Some of the media games that not many people have. Some of the games that not many people have are not coming out. Like, they're coming out at the middle of the year, so it's not too good. Wait, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? You guys hear me now? Hello? Guys? Hello? So what do you guys think about Google changing their policy for people who use Google, Plus, or YouTube, or any Google? Do you think it's fair for them to track your history and post it live to other people and other corporations, for them to take your history? Or are you going to disable it by going to google.com/history? I did. Now they're not tracking me anymore. We need to fight those corporate companies before they take over the world. I mean, Facebook for me is very boring. Like, there's no fun in it very much anymore, and there's all the hacking and scams, them stealing your personal information, putting it across the web, sharing it with other people, and you get random spam emails because of this. And the world's definitely not going to end, otherwise they wouldn't release all the major games at the end of the year, as some people think it's going to be the end of 2012, end of the world, which is a load of rubbish, obviously. I mean, they've been cancelling and saying, oh, the world's going to end for the past 50 years, 100 billions of years. They've been saying it, since stone men. They used to communicate not very well, but still. They also communicated mainly in drawings, or using their fingers, kind of like deaf people communicate. So, how are you guys? And can you guys tell me what you think about all this news coming out? What do you guys think about the news? Never know, Brian. You could have something to hide. Like the cake is a lie. Or you like pancakes more than waffles. Jokes, I know you like waffles more than pancakes. I like waffles on their own, but not with ice cream. That makes it too sweet. Everyone has something to hide, Brian. Everyone. So, how do you think your show's going? Probably better than mine. Brian, how do you think your show's going? Let me know. We're not on about my show sucks. No, your show's awesome, Brian. What are you on about? You've got loads of views, like loads of listeners, and your show sounds awesome. Every time I listen to it, it makes me laugh. Especially when your kids are there. That's what's funniest bit. They say such random stuff, like, you know, I want to become famous, as they thought that was a job. You know? Well, if you want to become famous, that's going to take a long time. Yeah, you think stupid stuff as well, Ryan. Like waffles are better than pancakes. Never. Who? Who are you talking about, Brian? Oh, right. He's a speaker celebrity. Well, you should watch the tech show. I don't really watch it that much, but they've got like 80,000 like plays. It's crazy. I mean, imagine having that much like plays. You know, you could imagine they've just got their friends to watch their show over and over again, but they've actually got quite a few listeners. Brian, do you watch your show over and over again to get more views? Tell us in the chat room. Do you? More than I will ever have. Do you watch your show over and over again to get more plays? That's the question, Brian. Do you? And Mac, if you're still there, why are you not speaking? Did you lose the waffles? Some people say your screws are loose, you know. I don't think that's true, you know. When some people say it. You never did want to hear the stupid things coming out of your mouth, Brian. That's not true, Brian. Sometimes you come up with some clever things. Or funny things, you know. That's not too good, Brian. You better put the screw back in. Put the screw back in, Brian, before the leg falls apart. Like Night of the Museum, where all the stuff comes to life. Have you ever seen that movie? Night of the Museum. It's a really good movie. Brian, do you have Facebook? I listen to my shows I've done like once and then probably never look at it again, or check the messages that's been left behind. There's usually no messages left behind. I have Facebook, so do I, Brian. You do realise every app you go on, some of the apps actually ask you for like information, like when you go on websites they record that. So not only Google's getting there, maybe. It's a rumour that's been created and gone crazy around the world that Google's going to do this. They might not, you know. But certainly if they want to be as good as Facebook, they're probably going to do it, you know. Google Plus has quite a few people compared to Twitter. Twitter doesn't have that many people, I don't think. Main people that go on there are just, you know, fans of someone, or, you know, not that many people, you know. Or they're just trying to deliver the news. Or they're stalkers. Or they don't like pancakes. And that's why they're not allowed on Twitter. Ryan, what would you do if you had 10 pancakes in a stack with syrup all over it, and you had chocolate ice cream next to it? Because it's just the way people. It's just what Twitter is. You tweet on it, you don't twat on it. You know, it just wouldn't make any sense to some people. But maybe it just doesn't, you know, go with you. Obviously, you don't understand it. Twitter's just not really that fun. There's no games on it. There's no kind of fun on it. It's mainly all text based. Do you know what I mean? There's links, but there's only text, like links and text. There's no like videos. When you put a link of YouTube on there, all you get is some text to the link. It's not exactly brilliant, is it, Brian? Waffles, yes. I know you would, Brian. You just love those waffles, don't you, Brian? I'm gonna play a song. It's not exactly a great song, but it's a song me and my friend made. I'm the singer, and you probably won't be able to hear it. And my friend is the guitarist, so yeah. It's called the Potato Song. Mitchell and James's Potato Song. Brian, get ready to listen to this. No, not Pop-Tarts. You're a singer, I'm a writer. What do you write, Brian?
Potatoes alive, it's trying to kill me. It's all your fault, James. You stole all the cake. The potatoes going to. The potatoes alive, it's trying to kill me. It's all your fault, James. You stole all the cake. The potatoes going to kill me.
John, do you have a website where I can see these, you know, books and lyrics, short stories, you know? Have you published any of them? Have you sold any of them? Yeah, we know it's on your Facebook page, but, well, I didn't know it, but you know what I mean. I'm saying, do you sell any of them, like, you know, distribute them, publish them, you know, on Amazon or something? Oh, well, I've never heard that one before. Can you tell me the name of the book, Brian? Oh, you sold a few copies. Would I be able to buy it on Amazon? Could you send me a copy? No, I spelled copy wrong. Forgot the E at the end. My mistake there, Brian. Oh, so is it like a word or like a word thing? You know what I mean? Like, is it on Microsoft? Like when you download it, is it on Microsoft Word or text? You know, Notepad or something. You know. Because if it's a good book, I really think you should publish it to Kindle. I mean, it costs a tiny bit, but you can publish it to Kindle on Amazon, and you know you'll have a wide audience, and you can earn some tons of money from that. I mean, there's this 12-year-old girl who posted a book, and she got £500,000. That's a lot of money. She's 12, Brian. I mean, she was on the news for publishing one of the greatest books, like for Kindle, a year ago. It's amazing. Gotta have money to make money. Not so true, Brian, because to publish it to Kindle it costs like £10 or something like that. I don't think it even costs. It just costs you to advertise it. It doesn't cost you anything to publish it, but it costs you to advertise it, Brian. Like most things. Dude, we don't think anything. We didn't think a 15-year-old could be a British swimming champion at the Olympics. But he was. We didn't think Tiger Woods would be a superstar, did we, at the beginning? But then he became a superstar. Before he even existed, there was a game based on his name, and he didn't even exist. It's amazing. Well, there's not much you can work on, really. Well, it is, you know, it's still a story, you know. Still a story of how you could accomplish something very simple, but, you know, or something very difficult, you know. It might be difficult to you, but someone else it'd be easy. So, you know. I don't care what spelling that much. I'm not that good at spelling either. So you know, lol fish. Type that into Google. Don't do it. Don't do it, Brian. Something else will come up. And whatever you do, when people say type in 2 girls 1 cup, don't type that in either. It's scarred me for life. It's the weirdest thing you ever see. Or 1 man 1 jar. That's even worse. My friend told me to type these things in. Never type these things in. That's what people say. They'll probably say, "Oh, it's just a family on it having a picnic or something," or say something like, "Oh, it's a party where some random something they'll make up," and then you go on the video and you see it's something completely disgusting. I'm telling you, don't do it, Brian. Instead, eat some pancakes with waffles. Well, can you send me a link to it? Brian, I want to see your book. Send me a link to it. And what's your thoughts on the world ending, Brian? In 2012, like everyone says so. Yeah, but Brian, which one is it? Because there's so many websites. There's British Midland International. There's Banners and Novels, what it's called. It's like loads of websites. Like, actually send me the direct link to your like thing. That would really help. Type in director in chef. What are you on about, chef? Where do you get chef from? Potatoes are alive. It's trying to kill me. When I type it in, it takes me to this website. I don't know whether this is the right website, Brian. So it's all capitals, Brian, this book. Loads of them came up. I typed in chef. There's chef, cook, and bottle washer, and loads of other ones. Yeah, that's a bit confusing. Oh, noble.com. Hello. Never mind. You could just. It isn't chef. Okay, Brian. I guess I'll never find that book. Oh, you spelt it wrong. What's I have to type in Indian chef, Brian. No, it's not true, Skype. It's true a potato. Most people can't hear it. Probably because I've got a built-in mic in my computer, and most people can't hear that unless I go really up close to the computer. Should be able to hear it now. So anyway, Brian, have you been to Denny's to get some pancakes? And do they sell waffles there? That's my question. And do you think there's one in the UK? My other question to you guys is, what did you think of my random song? Ah, Brian, do they make waffles there? Because we all know you love waffles. Yeah, you haven't been to Denny's yet, I know, Brian, but I'm saying, do they make waffles? Ah, they do. Good, good. I might just travel to America just to go and get some waffles from them. And some pancakes. With ice cream. And chocolate ice cream, not just any ice cream, chocolate ice cream. Get a whole stack of pancakes and waffles with some ice cream, chocolate ice cream. That would be good. Don't you guys think so? And by the way, Brian, every time I say the cake is a lie, it's from Portal 1, and it's a game called Portal 1. So not a Portal. It's called Portal, but you know what I mean. It's the first game called Portal. Anyway, in this game, you go to the end of the game, last mission, and there's a cake at the end. There's this corridor heading towards a cake, and as you get closer, like when you're 5 feet away from the cake, you start to die, and this thing comes up saying "No cake for you." So that's why the cake's a lie, Brian. It's right at the end of the game. It really does piss off quite a few people. Travelling here for waffles would be an experience meal. Yeah. It would. And I'm still hurting from my exercise in PE yesterday, because I was the only one actually doing the exercise. The waffles tell the truth, yeah, they do, Brian. In a non-sexual way. As Simon's going to be saying soon. Because Simon started that saying, and it's going to be all around now, Brian. How do you feel? Gonna go for a short commercial break. My show's about to end, but if you play any console, please leave a comment.